series combination. Series combination. Series combination of what? Capacitors. Series combination of capacitors. See, as per textbook, it is given 2 capacitors. Sometimes in exam they can ask 3 capacitors. You must know how many capacitors in that question they asked. As per, why? Because it is a 5 marks question. So we must follow as per that. So for better understanding, I will take 3. Later I will come to 2. You can make the derivation for 3 or 2 also. Right, ma? So what is our concept is series combination of capacitors. Let us consider 3 capacitors. This is first capacitor. It is second capacitor. You know how to combine them. It's very easiest diagram. Easily you can catch 1 mark in exam. For every rough diagram you have 1 mark. As I said, yes, it is a capacitors. How many capacitors are there? 3 capacitors. These 3 capacitors we have to connect with external potential. We know it is positive terminal, it is negative terminal. In some books they will give they will keep V. V in the sense what? Voltage. Voltage is nothing but either cell or battery we have to connect. Right, ma? Yes, for better understanding I will keep a large one. It is plus, it is minus. Okay, it is cell. External source. Right? Derivation only 3 steps. It's very easy, but understanding is important. Okay, children? Okay, see that. As you know, it is a condition of charging. Why? For one set of a capacitors connected with a cell means charging or discharging? Charging only. So in that process of a charging, what will happen? See that positive terminal, negative terminal. These positive will come and reaches to here, so that this terminal is what becomes positive. This terminal positive means it is due to induction. Here what will come? Negative sign. Negative or not? Negative. Once it is negative, what will happen? It is positive. It is positive, what will happen? It is negative. Once it is negative, what will happen? It is positive. It is positive, what will happen? Negative. Negative or not? See the logic. Actually, as per your concept, as per basic idea, this terminal gives positive, this terminal gives negative. Rest of terminals, zero potential, zero charge. Generally I am telling. But it is not happening. Why? Because these are the metal plates. There will be a induction. There will be a induction. Okay. See, same situation only happens. It is positive. It is negative. What is this? Positive. It is due to induction. What is this? Negative. Plus or minus. What is net potential? Here plus or minus. Same. What is net potential here? Zero. Plus or minus. What is net? Zero. So this is inactive. Understand? So here positive, here negative. But once the battery is connected, cell is connected, yes, it will overcomes like this, it will overcomes like this, it will overcomes like this. How? We have to do some work. The same situation. Yesterday I said, okay, totally how many works we have to do? 1, 2, 3. Okay, then only it will comes to one circuit. So now what we have to find out? What is the total capacitance or effective capacitance? What is meant by effective capacitance? That is the first 1 more question only. Generally how they are question framing, define effective capacitance and derive expression for effective capacitance of a group of capacitors. What is meant by effective capacitance? The capacitance of all the 3. The capacitance of all the 3 is what? Effective capacitance. So what can I write? The capacitance of the capacitance of all group of capacitors all group of capacitors is called effective capacitance. Effective capacitance or resultant capacitance. Resultant capacitance is very important definition. Just I wrote the definition. What is effective capacitance? The capacitance of a group of capacitors. The capacitance of a group of capacitors. Okay. How many are there? 3. Can I take here? What is potential? V1. What is potential? V2. What is potential? V3. 3 different. Right. Come to. Now, in this way, positive, negative. It is induced here. It is induced here. It is induced here. See, same line. This positive charge induces negative charge. This negative charge induces positive charge. So, due to this potential, as you know, potential V is equals to W by Q. W by Q. So, W is equals to VQ. So, here how much charge is flowing? Q charge. Point to understand. How much charge is flowing? Q charge. Once Q charge is reaches here, the same charge will come or extra or less charge will come? Same cell, same charge. So here also what is the charge? Q. Here also what is the charge? Q. So say charge is same in entire circuit. Okay. For 5 marks question, we need to write these first 2 points to get the first 2 marks. What is the first point is, in series combination, amount of charge through all capacitors is same. Amount of charge passing through all capacitors is same. Okay, right. So this is the first point. Charge, everything is same. But to complete the circuit, what will happen? We need to overcome this capacitor, need to overcome this capacitor, need to overcome this capacitor. Total how many capacitors I have? 3 capacitors. 3 capacitors means what is the total work done? Total work done is equals to W, that is W1 plus W2 plus W3. Correct? 3 capacitors, so 3 works. W means what formula? V by Q plus V by Q plus V by Q. Correct? First one is what potential? V1. Second one is what potential? V2. Third one is what potential? V3. So V1 by Q, V2 by Q, V3 by Q. All the charges are same or not? All the charges are same or not? So what happened? Total work done means total potential. V is equals to V1 plus V2 plus V3. So come to the circuit. Total potential how much? V. That potential is the sum of V1, V2, V3. It's very important point. Charge through all capacitors are same. But what will happen? Second point to be understand. Potential difference. Potential or total potential, better I will write. Total potential is equals to the sum of individual potentials. What is total potential? V. That is equals to what? V1 plus V2 plus V3. Okay. So here also I have to write one statement is, what statement? I forget to write here, better you can write here. Q1 is equals to Q2 is equals to Q3 is equals to what? Q. So here you can write this. Understand? Why? Because Q1 Q2, Q3, three capacitors. Let it be take sum. It is what? Q1. It is what? Q2. It is what? Q3. But all the three are equal to Q. But come to the potential. V is equals to V1 is V1 plus V2 plus V3. Here only 3 marks completed. 1 mark for this diagram, 1 mark for this statement, another 1 mark for this statement. If you understand the circuit and these three, derivation is 1 minute. Derivation is about 1 minute. So what is the 1 minute? See that? Now come to, yes, this is definition extra. Right. Now continuation is, let it be take it is equation 1, let it be take it is equation 2. What I have to get? I have to find out what is my statement. Series combination of capacitor for what purpose? To find effective capacitance. To find effective capacitance. So how can I find out effective capacitance? C is equals to the combination of what? That is I want to find out. So I can use any one of the equation from equation 2. From equation 2, see what can I write from equation 2? V is equals to V1 plus V2 plus V3, correct? Okay, according to definition of capacitance, C is equals to Q by V. C is equals to Q by V, correct? What is the definition of capacitance? Q by V. Right. How many capacitors I have? 3 capacitors. C1 is equals to, what can I write? Q by V1. Correct? Why? Because charge is same. Q1 by V1 actually. Or else for understanding you can write Q1 by V1. This will come Q by V1. Yes. C2 is equals to Q2 by V2. This I can write Q by V2. C3 is equals to Q3 by V3. So that Q by V3. Correct? For 3 capacitors I have 3 capacitances. Every capacitor it has its own capacitance. Simple. Substitute these values there. Where? Okay. So that implies here what I want. V is equals to V1 plus V2 V3 now. So V1. V1 means what can I write here? V1 means what can I write here? Q by C1. That implies V2 is equals to Q by C2. This implies V3 is equals to Q by C3. See students, I did not get this from any other place. Basic idea what you have, that only I am writing. This equation you know how it came, I explained. Next to, according to definition of capacitance, capacitance C is equals to Q by V. How many capacitors I have? 3 capacitors. For 3 capacitors also I can apply this formula. First capacitance is charge by potential. Charge is same Q by V1. So what I want? V1 is equals to Q by C1. For second capacitance C2, Q2 by V2, Q by V2, V2 is equals to Q by C2. Hope you understand. You must write this question in tomorrow. What the exam will come? 100% I will give this for 5 marks. C3, Q3 by V3, Q by V3. From this V3 is equals to Q by C3. Now what do you want? This formula. So substituting that equation. So all these values. Okay. So better. Diagram is completed now. I will rub the diagram. Right. From equation 2, V is equals to V1 plus V2 plus V3. What is V? Q by V. Q by V na? Q by C na? Q by C. V is equals to Q by C. V1 no? Q by C1 plus Q by C2 plus Q by C3. So, can I take common Q? Q by C is equals to Q into 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. Now C. Yeah, Q only, yes. Now Q cancel. So what is final formula? 1 by C is equals to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. This is the expression we need finally. This is what the effective capacitance of a 3 capacitors. Yes, this is the final answer. Substitution is very easy. Just to understanding these points only something. Right ma? 1 by C is equals to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. This is effective capacitance of a capacitors connected in series combination. Understand? Yes. So in series combination, charge through all capacitor is same. In series combination, potential difference total V is equals to the sum of individual potentials. V is equals to V1 plus V2 plus V3. Okay na? Right. By help of these two, by how basic idea, I derived C1, C2, C3 and V1, V2, V3. I substitute in standard equation. V is equals to V1 plus V2 plus V3. So I get it what? 1 by C is equals to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. Okay. What I said? In our syllabus, 2 capacitors only given. For understanding, I explained 3. If 2 capacitors are connected in series, 2 capacitors means what will come? 1 by C is equals to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2. That's it. C3 not present. 1 by C is equals to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2. By taking LCM, C is equals to C1 C2 by C1 plus C2. C is equals to C1 C2 by C1 plus C2. This is for 2 capacitor. This is for 3 capacitors. Okay. Yes. For this also we can take LCM. C1, C2, C3. Now what will come, you know? C is equals to C1, C2, C3 by C1, C2 plus C2, C3 plus C3, C1 divided by this is effective capacitance C on by taking LCM. Okay. Just for 5 marks question it is enough. Understand? What are the observations here we have? 1 by C is equals to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. All are fractions only. So, the capacitance of any one capacitor, the capacitance of any one capacitance is greater than total value or less than total value. You did not get my point. I will write once again. About series combination, or else first I will complete parallel combination, later I will discuss 2 process also. What is meant by parallel combination? Yesterday I showed you one capacitor arranged parallel to another capacitor. That is parallel combination. First I will start with the diagram. Just same like series, I will take 3 capacitors. All the 3 are parallel to each other. I have taken 3 capacitors. All the 3 are parallel to each other. Yes. Yes. This is the terminal, this is the terminal, because one is parallel to another one, this is parallel to another one. All the 3 are parallel. Now what we have to do? It is external agent, external source. Plus, minus. See students, it is very easy compared to the first derivation. First derivation something difficult to understand the diagram. How charge is flowing, how potential will varies, as I explained. Now see, it is higher potential, so it reached here. This also, this direction, yes, plus. This direction, plus. This direction, plus. This is negative, so this is minus. This is minus. this is minus. So all the three capacitors connected between same potential, different potential. For this plate, this plate, this plate, same potential. This plate, this plate, this plate, same potential. Very easy. So this terminal is connected to three plates. This terminal is connected to three plates. So first point is what, ma? In parallel combination. In parallel combination. In parallel combination, potential difference through all capacitors is same, same. Means what we can write? V is equals to V1, V1 is equals to V2 is equals to V3. This is equation 1. Correct? Why? Because all capacitors maintain the same potential. This potential is what? V1. This potential is what? V2. This potential is what? Vt. This potential is V. V is equals to V3 equals to V2 is equals to V1. Okay, ma? Right. This is the first one. Next, second one. It's very clearly you can understand how much charge comes through this cell. Q charge. When Q charge comes here, how many directions are there for charge? How many directions are there? 3 directions. So charge is dividing into how many parts? 3 parts. What are the 3 parts? This direction Q1, this direction Q2, this direction Q3. Again it will come back to same, na? Here the same charge will come Q. Means here Q, here Q, but come out the same. Q is equals to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. Okay, so that total charge is equals to total charge Q is equals to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. This is equation 2. Means what? Series combination reverse. Correct? Series combination reverse. In series, charge same, potential varies. Now potential difference is same, charges are variable. Okay, right. So it is potential, it is charge. Once if you know this, remaining is substitution, just like before. What is this substitution? See that. Yes. First what we have to find out? Q values. Q values. According to capacitance definition, C is equals to Q by V. C is equals to Q by V. What I want, ma, from this? Q is equals to CV. Q is equals to CV. What I want? Q1 is equals to C1V. Directly I am writing. Or else you can write C1V1, that is equals to C1V. Why? Because V is same. Second one, Q2 is equals to C2V2, that is equals to C2V. Why? Because V1 equals to V2 is equals to V. Next, Q3 is equals to C3V3, that is equals to C3V. Now what is our duty? We have to substitute all the 3 values in equation 2. From equation 2, what is equation 2? Q is equals to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. So Q is equals to, what is Q1? Q is equals to, what is Q? CV. CV is equals to C1V plus C2V plus C3V. CV is equals to C1V plus C2V plus C3V. So here what is common? CV is equals to V is common. If I take V common, C1 plus C2 plus C3. So if you get cancel V, C is equals to C1 plus C2 plus C3. What is the effective capacitance in parallel combination? C is equals to C1 plus C2 plus C3. Okay, students, see diagram, these 2 points only important in 2 derivations. Okay, so remaining process is substitution only. In parallel combination, potential difference V is equals to V1 equals to V2 equals to V3. The same situation, total charge Q is equals to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. Okay, according to definition of a capacitor, capacitance Q by V. Q is equals to CV. So that Q1, Q2, Q3, C1V, C2V, C3V. From equation 2, Q is equals to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. On substituting these values, CV is equals to C1V plus C2V plus C3V. So C is equals to C1 plus C2 plus C3. If you take two capacitors, what will happen? C1 plus C2, that's it. C1 plus C2. Okay. So these are the two derivations, very, very important for you for PU board exam 5 marks questions. Okay, students, hope you understand. Now we will discuss a few points regarding series and parallel combination. Then we will close that lesson. Right. Now, just for reference, I will take only two capacitors which are in series and parallel. Two capacitors, series and parallel. If two capacitors in series, what is formula I said? 1 by C is equals to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2. This simplified formula, what I am telling, C is equals to C1 C2 by C1 plus C2. Okay. So like this, for example, I have n identical capacitors. How many I have? N identical capacitors. Means how can I write? 1 by C is equals to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus so on plus 1 by Cn. It's something difficult to calculate. So what is the shortcut method for you? It's very easy to find. C effective is equals to C by N. C effective is equals to C by N. That means what? If I have 10 capacitors of each 0.1 farad. Each capacitance how much I have given? 0.1 farad. How many capacitors I have? 10. What is the effective capacitance I asked? Point to be understand, this shortcut we can apply for only identical capacitors. All capacitors value how much? 0.1. Now C effective how much will come? C effective is equals to C value how much? 0.1 by how many? N value? 10. Means 0.01 farads. Capacitance only na 0.01 farads. Each one capacitance how much I have taken? 0.1. Effective capacitance how much I get? 0.01. Individual capacitance how much? 0.1. Effective capacitance means what I said? Group of all capacitors. So group of all capacitors how much getting? 0.01. What you could understand by this? The effective capacitance is always less than individual capacitance. At what situations this combination is essential? To get maximum or to get minimum? Minimum or maximum? I have set of capacitors ma. Each capacitance value, effective capacitance value is always less than each capacitance. If I have series combination, always I will get less value na, maximum value na? Less value. So at what situations this combination is essential? Whenever I need least value of capacitance, I should give preference for series combination. It's very important point. So in series combination, effective value is always less than individual capacitance. So it is always preference given to least value. So this is what? Series combination. If I go for parallel combination, what will happen? I will see. Parallel is very easy. Yes, if you go for parallel combination. In parallel combination, in parallel, C is equals to C1 plus C2. C is equals to C1 plus C2. Yes, if n capacitors, then what is the formula? N capacitors means what, ma? C is equals to C1 plus C2 plus so on plus Cn. Addition only. Addition is nothing but multiplication. Addition is nothing but indirectly multiplication. So that C effective is equals to, can I write Cn? Same condition is applied. N identical capacitors are connected. Then what will happen? C effective is equals to C into N. If each 0.1 farad of 10 capacitors, same question. Each capacitance how much given? 0.1 farad. Of how many capacitors? 10 capacitors I have. I have how many capacitors? 10 capacitors I have. So what is the total value now? C is equals to C1 plus C2 plus, okay, N formula, no? What is N formula I have given? C into N. So C effective is equals to, C value how much? 0.1. N value how much? 10. 10 into 0.1? 1 farad. Okay. So what you could understand? Each capacitance is 0.1. How many I have taken? 10. Effective value how much I get? 1. So the effective capacitance is always greater than individual value, na? Less than individual value, na? Greater than individual value. Individual value 0.1 farad. Total value 1 farad. So what I have to take? So better I can take parallel combination whenever I require maximum capacitance in combination. So in parallel combination, the effective capacitance is always greater than individual capacitance. To get maximum capacity in any particular combination, which combination is preferred? Parallel combination. To get least capacitance, which combination is preferable? Which combination? Series combination. Okay. What is the expression for n identical capacitors connected in series? C by n. What is expression for n capacitors are connected in parallel? Cn. Okay, children. So this is what the observations between series and parallel combinations of capacitors. These two are very important for what? Our board exam 5 marks questions. If there